This is like the fifth, the sixth, the seventh time. It won't last, but it's all right. The psychopaths that have broken brains that are studying me at NASA, okay, and other organizations with, great minds. Sarcasm. But you guys understand when I say great minds, it's sarcastic. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, just in case any of you out there, what is this guy talking about? I don't know. Money's real, and you need more of it to fuck yourself to death, and then have yourself cloned so you can do it again on. You meet him on a Sunday. When he showed up Saturday, I said, "Bye, bye, baby." You never heard the Shirelles? Probably don't. Okay, but what is this guy talking about? I don't know. You're the genius with all the tech money and the money that's going to save people from people like me, living in body Lord's prayer. Crazy man, crazy man. He wants us to all love each other in eternal faithful peace and get out of each other's bedrooms through cell phones and mind fuck them while they sleep to give us more money till we're done killing everybody we want killed. Yeah, I get it. I understand how crazy the fucking people are in close proximity to me. Okay. And the thing is since Donald Trump sat his ass in the Oval Office again in the White House, okay, it hasn't gotten any better or worse for me. Okay, it's just as shitty today as it was on June 13th, 2024. Okay, you look at June 13th, 2024. It's just as stupid and narcissistic and fucked as it is today in 2025. So how is changing the moron sitting in the front of the cameras in the Oval Office made it any better? Okay, it doesn't. Okay, he's the most powerful man in the world. He likes to think. They like to think that. Okay, and you're stupid enough to like to think it too, right? He's the most powerful. His money can save you from dying. Really? I think he has enough money to pay people in the military to kill you and make it look like it was an act of God, and the Supreme Court will agree to it. Okay, I don't think his money can save you from getting murdered by perverts that will kill each other over money with technology. No. Well, I'm a tad bit more intelligent than your stupid ass. Okay? You vote for president. I quit after Obama was supposed to be our last president and betrayed us all for high price real estate in Maui next to Oprah. I was like, that's a mean ass, rotten little trifling motherfucker. My dad was right about him. Gabe can't stand him. Patrick can't stand him. Mike can't stand him. They all despise Barack Obama. Okay. And most of them probably all voted for Donald Trump. Yeah. It's like, but he's just as bad as Barack Obama. You think his money's going to keep you safe from Barack Obama and Oprah's money? Really? You don't live in Maui. Okay. Do you live in LA? Okay. You're fucked up. No, they're fucked up. I don't make the news. I report the news. I wouldn't be talking about anything fucked up if they stand up for Lord's Prayer and I was in the Gila giving my kiddos snuggles. Daddy, you weren't crazy. No, I'm not crazy. No, I don't think I may not be any of your guys' biological daddy. Okay? The only one I'm probably a biological daddy to is Patrick. Okay? And so, when Patrick gets here, I'm not going to hug him any harder or cry anymore or be any more happy or sad to see Patrick than I am to see any of you. You love us as much as you love Patrick? And Patrick is your biological kid? And we're all conceived by mom running around with leg lifters at a bar and you love us all the same? Yes. I appreciate you all differently, but don't you appreciate each other differently? And aren't you a lot like me? Try to not be a lot like the leg lifters that screwed your mom at the bar. And try to help mom not go to bar to get screwed by leg lifters. Be like dad. Okay? Dad's a good guy. Right? And, I was real mad. Last thing with Patrick and Mira, I wrote a letter saying, if it's possible, because she lives in the city and it might be healthier to try to live here and hack it out here during this genocide operations, because I can manage the conditions here better than in the city, because they have to get people to volunteer to die and vote over money. Like Michael Aquino said, we can't get them to do anything they don't want to do. So I was like, if his mom could come here, I could partition up the bedroom, put a porcelain tub in the bathroom, and help her, just survive this until I'm able to get the technology to change. But they wouldn't, and because that's all Patrick was thinking about, was his mom's physical health. It's like, oh, by the way, melanoma, got through pollen and caustic, went through Omicron. Yeah, a whole year. Blood crud coming out. Yeah, the allergic reaction to the vaccination that they had me take because they made me feel like I wouldn't be able to shop to help take care of Grandpa has caused NASH in my liver that swells it up the size of a football and feels like it's a cancer tumor. But by the way, it's okay. Dad's doing good too. The pesticides in the Roundup, it's like drinking Mai Tais and cocktails until I die from, brain pickling and liver pickling because it's so much fun to get drunk and then fuck myself to death masturbating in the bathtub. You're sarcastic. Yeah, I'm very sarcastic. Oh, my son gets it. Patrick gets it. Patrick has a very good twisted sense of humor like his stepmother Amy. That's funny. Oh yeah, it's way funnier than the fucking Wayans brothers, and it's funnier than South Park, and it's funnier than Beavis and Butthead, and Mike Judge couldn't understand how to be funny because he can't be funny saving children from getting head fucked by scientists with money. I'm funny, asshole. He's a dipshit. He's a pervert who makes money off of making jokes about mass murder over money. Okay? Mike Judge is a pervert and a moron. Matt Groening is a pervert and a moron. Okay? John Daly is a pervert and a moron. And I had a guy who thinks it's amazing doing neurosurgery on people that get abused by economics tell me, you should thank John Daly for protecting and taking care of you. Really? You don't think the motherfucker could have wrote me an anonymous check, cashier's check for $500,000 so I could be living in the Gila right now in a building an Adobe house to live in instead of see your stupid ass smiling face at the Lowe's here, putting more money into the money pit in our box houses here, supported by the wonderful economy of USAA members for fucking life? Serious? I don't want you or that neurosurgeon near anybody's brain, you fucking idiot. And your Air Force son, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up getting killed by drone technologies and if he's not already dead. Okay. Shit. Okay. You try to save these people from being homicidal and suicidal through their own thoughts, and they treat you like you're a sociopath. They treat you like you're stupid. They sit there, well, what is the truth? Life's eternal, grace infinite. We can't talk. I'm a philosopher. You're a philosopher that works for NASA and kills people over money with science projects. And we can't talk because I can't save you from your ego. Yeah, he said I can't. No, I'll never accept that life is eternal and grace is infinite. I'm a philosopher. I have to try to find ways to console myself that I'm a sociopath that uses money and technology to mass murder people, to manipulate population numbers, to make the rich people feel like we're going to get to the right numbers and then have all the right people that are fuckable or won't kill you to fuck any day now. I will hear you say goodbye, my love. Do you understand? Smoky Mountain rain. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Okay, guys? Now, these aren't getting any easier for NASA to handle. And I'm not concerned about that because they're all going to the quantum computing. And then we'll be able to go back in the future and say, what was Earl doing today? What were you doing today? What were you doing to help live world peace, to save children from being head fucked by scientists with prostitution genocide money? What did you do today to help me, the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer, living body of Christ, save children from being head fucked by scientists that fuck them with money, and you accept money to fuck and you'll fight and kill over it because your children are heroes? These mighty men for the green beret put silver buttons across his chest, and then go to an Air Force football game and have our stealth bomber football uniforms celebrating that B-2 bomber fighter spirit that dropped the nuclear weapons on the Japanese so we could scare the shit out of the Russians, saying we have nuclear weapons and we'll use them on women and children if you don't accept our economic dominance over you. And Jesus Christ sanctioned it and said, holy, holy, holy Lord, Vatican Bank is the best cash card. No, we'll replace it with crypto and Bitcoin. And fortune favors the brave. Fortune favors the brave. Okay, what do you consider fortunate and what do you consider brave? I think you need to be streamed on Hulu for money, you porn star. All right, well, I love you. You think you're thinking? I think you're like Eckhart Tolle. You'd be wise to think you're not thinking. I think you're told what to do by your dick, and your brain tells your dick your dick tells your brain what to do every time something goes by that you want to fuck, and you think you need money to fuck it.